What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. A lot about Zephyr protocol, mining, random X on it. It's more profitable than Arrow, blah blah blah. So I thought let's make a how-to video so everybody knows. So I'm using Windows right now, and it's gonna be using my 3900X. So if we look at CoinMarketCap, currently we're at 42.76 as a recording of this video, and it looks like it reached as high as $46 today. Let me go. Why does this chart look so bad? Let's go CoinGecko, see if that looks any better. On CoinGecko, let's try 90 days. Yeah, there you go. Alright, 30 days, 14 days. He reached, wow, okay, $52. What does it say here? All-time high, 7-day high, 52.25. Wow. So this was at $52. Sorry, I had to switch to CoinGecko because sometimes CoinMarketCap just, I don't know what it does, but it does something. All right, so if you go to zephyr protocol.com, you guys can learn everything you want about this project. If it's something interesting to you, then you do what you want to do. I guess I can't tell you what to do. It's not any kind of advice, but this is their website, network, mining pools, wallets. Big thing for us is a wallet. You can create a wallet on their website. You can download it. You can use exchanges if you want. That's never recommended, but it's out there. So I'm just gonna be using one of my addresses and just my 24 hours to show you guys profits as well. So that's their website. I'll have a link to their website down there, and then we're gonna go to miningpoolstats.stream/zeph. I'm also gonna have all those down there for you. You have a bunch of these pools. Hero Miners has most hash. I wouldn't want to go on there. I always like to say spread the hash, but we're going to use Hero Miners for today. I haven't started mining it yet, so we're going to be using XMR rig for it. So if you click on start, there's a couple of things we need here. One is our mining server, which we're probably going to go US East, and then the port, I'm going to use the 1123 port. Now if you scroll down, oh, looks like Rabbit Mining and Seb have videos on it, so we're gonna make another one. So there's a bunch of these miners that you can choose from. SRB miner, one of my favorite miners, XMR Stack, XMR Node, Nice Hash. You know, you can use it on a bunch of different stuff, but we're going to be using XMR Rig. So go ahead and click on XMR Rig. Should open something like this for you, probably up here. Then scroll down to the miners. I'm using Windows, so I'm going to be using XMR Rig 6.21.0-gcc-win64.zip. That's for my Windows. I'm going to go ahead and download it and extract it. And once extracted, it should look something like this. Double click on it. Now, first thing I always do is I go on the XMR rig, I right click properties, compatibility, and down here run this as the administrator, hit apply, hit OK, so that way you don't have to worry about doing it every time you do it. So here we have an example, pull mine example, so you always on these bad files, so you guys can see how they look different. Right click and edit. This is an example that they give us. All we want from here is this line. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to get our pool in here. We're going to get an address in here. We're going to get rid of this password, tell it how many threads to run, and start mining Zephyr. So if we go back to the Hero Miners one, which is right here, we're going to copy and paste the east. And then remember the port 1123. So we open this. Right where it says xmrpool.eu, go ahead, Control V. That will give us our Hero Miners server that we're using, or pool, and then the 1123 goes here. Then it already has an address here, so we're gonna go ahead and get our address in here. Just for the sake of this video, I just copied the address from an exchange, but you guys can download the wallet, do whatever you want, however you want to set that up. We're gonna Control V. Then we're gonna go .3900x, so that I'm telling it what this rig is, so I can identify it if I choose to use more rigs, like say 3900x, 3600x, 3800x. Those are my CPUs that I'm using. Then we're gonna go --threads equals 20. Unfortunately, my 3900x, whenever I do 24, it likes to crash a lot. So I always lower it to 20 or 16 and it stays stable, runs for a day. I know on RTM this will run for weeks and weeks and weeks without problems. So once we have our XMR rig, we have our server, we have our address, we named our miner, and we told how many threads to do it. We're gonna go either go file, save as, or I just close it here and it's gonna save for me under pool mine example. So once it's saved under pool mine example, and I already set to activate everything else. I can just double click on it. Once you double click on it, it's going to ask you, do you want this program to do whatever? I hit yes, and you guys can see here we're starting to mine it. Down here you guys can see use profile, 20 threads is activated, just like I showed you, -- threads equals 20. I know this CPU has 24 threads, so I'm going to be using 20. And it should activate my queue pages. I think I have not. I think it's because I'm using this computer to record at the same time. It's not using the memory, but I also sometimes, if it's not doing it when it's a new miner because we just downloaded it, I restart the computer and then it should be using all of. So once we got this going, we gotta go ahead and wait, and then we're gonna go see everything in our pool. It's saying right now it's about max 7300 hashes. I'm recording, doing all kinds of stuff, so it's gonna be a little bit lower, and my memory did not activate, so I'm gonna try that one more time. Okay, not activate again. I have to restart my computer to get that going, but that's not a big problem right now. You guys can see AMD Ryzen 9 3900X, 12 core processor, 24 threads, blah 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 on here. But I'm going to go ahead and wait for a couple of accepted shares. Then we're going to go jump back to the Hero Miners pool, show you where to copy and paste your address so you guys can keep track of your progress. Alright, we're back on Hero Miners right now, and we're going to go to home. And if you scroll down under home, it's going to tell you enter your address. There it is. Click lookup. And you guys can see currently showing 3.2 kilohash, which is wrong. We're doing about 7, so it takes a little bit of time for the pool to update. It's showing total hashes submitted, 16 valid shares. Right here we're gonna keep all of our stats. You guys can even copy the zeph.herominers.com on your phone when you're away from home. Just have the address in your email or however you want to do it. Copy and paste it and then refresh it every once in a while. So we got it running for 11 minutes. Current hash rate is 32, and it says current payout estimated 0.000051 Zeph right here, and it should, I'm not even sure how much it should be doing in 24 hours, but as always guys, we're gonna come back in 24 hours or 24 hours after and show you guys how much I made on my 3900X. So herominers.com, we're using XMR rig. Choose a wallet. You can just go on their website just like I showed you, choose a wallet, download one, or exchange if you want to. It is not suggested, but I would say you gotta start somehow, and that's how I got started mining to exchanges because I didn't know where else to mine. But as always guys, if you have any questions or comments, or if I went too fast, let me know down there. I'll try to explain in the comments. I will have their website down there, the mining pools, so you guys can choose different ones. I'm going to be using Hero Miners, so you guys are going to see Hero Miners link as well, and I'll copy the bat file as always down there so you guys don't have any problems. Just get in there, click edit on the bat file, copy whatever I wrote, and just type in your address, and you guys are good to go on it. So each CPU is going to do a little bit differently. Make sure you undervolt or do whatever you want. I'm still using the same settings, 3600 on each, and then I'm also doing 1.0 on the vault, so it's down a little bit. Alright guys, as always, leave a comment below. Any questions, leave them below. I will try to answer whatever I can, and guys, have a wonderful day.